Welcome to The American Dream, a show that started right here in San Diego, America's finest city, that now spans positive media all across the country, real stories in real neighborhoods. Hi, I'm your host, Craig Sewing, and here's The American Dream.
Hi, my name is Tracy Williams Barnett, and I am your host for American Dream TV. And today I brought along my colleague and dining partner, Miss Asia Tyler. We're embarking on a culinary food journey because across the nation, the dining scene has exploded, from culinary experiences to outdoor dining to food halls. And today we're at The Square, located downtown in Washington, D.C., and we are attending a culinary-led event that is called the Tasting Collective, and it'll be hosted at Casa Teresa. Are you ready to go get some food? Let's go. So Nat, thank you so much for allowing us to partake and be a part of the Tasting Collective. I'm so excited to be here. Tell me a little bit more about how you originated, the idea, how it started.
Yeah, it's been a journey for sure. I started the community in the spring of 2016 in Brooklyn, New York, and here we are now. We're in 16 cities around the country doing this, and really it's the whole idea, the inspiration for it was I was craving a more meaningful way to experience restaurants and learn about chefs and their stories and feel their passion for what they're doing.
So you were inspired by your comings and goings in New York. And do you come from a food industry?
I don't actually. Yeah, no. That's a unique thing about it is I come from community building has always been my professional background, and food was always a big part of my identity, and so looking to build community with other people who share that passion, and when you bring people together who share that passion, we found out it allows for a different way to experience restaurants that allows for chefs to come out and share their stories.
So Tasting Collective, what makes it different from other curated events?
The chefs coming out, sharing their stories is really the integral component of what we're doing. So we get it's not just eating a meal, we get them to really come out throughout the course of the meal and do a Q&A with us during dessert. And so the human element is really the driving force, but also the community itself is filled with people from all walks of life.
So you mentioned members. Tell me a little bit more about that. How does one become a member of Tasting Collective, and how often are the events held?
Yeah, so you go to our website, tastingcollective.com, and you request an invite, and it's really just based off when as we're growing, we try to slowly ramp up the membership base to match the demand or the supply of tickets at our events.
The smiles in the face, the community, that's kind of what I'm hearing from you. And it's a passion project. It sounds like that has grown exponentially. Obviously there's demand for it. And so what can people expect for Tasting a Collection in the future?
Well, we got a lot more cities to expand to. We're in 16 now. The goal is to be in 30 by the end of next year.
So Nat, thank you so much for allowing the viewers to come behind the scenes and be a part of the Tasting Collective.
Absolutely.
It's been such a pleasure, and I look forward to maybe seeing you somewhere out of the country one day.
Likewise.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, Chef Ruben, thank you so much for letting us come into, basically, I call this your home, Casa Teresa.
Thank you, Tracy. It's a pleasure to have you here in our home.
Absolutely. So tell me, I want to learn a little bit more about Casa Teresa and how it started, as well as your involvement with the Tasting Collective.
Casa Teresa is a Spanish restaurant from Spain. I'm from Spain, Barcelona. This is a celebration of the Spanish traditional cuisine that happens in everyone's home.
Are there any special items on the menu that were inspired from her cooking?
Many of them. I mean, she was raised and born in Antequera, it's a little town in the Malaga province, and then after the war, they migrated to Catalonia, which is where I come from.
So is your menu influenced by that?
Absolutely,
Okay.
it's a mix of southern and and Catalan cuisine.
So what separates Catalan cuisine from other types of cuisines?
It's a different region. It's like you say, like New England and the South.
Right.
You know, so Alabama and.
But are the flavors any different?
Absolutely, absolutely.
So Casa Teresa is, of course, participating in the tasting collective tonight. So what can we expect?
Well, you're gonna leaving tonight knowing the soul essence of this concept. There's a Spanish cuisine. Everyone in the U.S. knows Spanish cuisine through tapas.
It's been an honor to be able to talk to you and to participate in this event with you tonight. I'm looking forward.
Good to have you here. Good to have you here. Cheers to that.
Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Wow, I can't believe that. That was an incredible meal. That was an amazing experience. Thanks to the Tasting Collective for hosting this event at Casa Teresa. I'm your host, Tracy Williams Barnett, and you are watching The American Dream.